Welcome to the Fast Track. Andy and Jim here. We're going to be breaking down the Ambetter Health 400 at Atlanta. Another super speedway, another pack racing track. This will be a pretty quick show. We do have a Stenhouse Award, and it is just a great week when the Stenhouse Award is awarded to the guy who the award is named after. This was a no-brainer. We will get to that, but uh, like it just validates
Week
why
one,
why we
man.
named it the Stenhouse Award. For those of you first joining us, first off, thank you. The Stenhouse Award is the award for the bonehead move of the week. We have several nominees, but we already know where we're going with that one. Real quick, any takeaways from last week? Is there anything we can take away that helps us moving forward?
I had a lot of people reach out and ask what I thought about the race. Oh, it was chaos. It was this. I see if you feel the same way. I thought it was a really tame Daytona 500 all
Uh,
around.
yeah, for the most part. Yeah, there's just a
Boring.
couple. Yeah,
I
there's
will
a
say
couple.
that.
Yeah, the end was mayhem, but the end
Mhm.
is always mayhem at Daytona. So I'm happy I didn't bet anything, but there were some interesting spots that were out there. There's no takeaways. It's just the Fords look great on the super speedways.
Mhm.
Whatever, like they always look great. By the way,
It's always fuel mileage with these two.
yeah,
When these guys are reserving fuel, you're going to see three rows. And once you see three rows, it's follow the leader. It's the parking lot on the highway. You can't really maneuver around. That's why I'm
yeah.
actually a little excited for Atlanta this week.
Okay, all right. I'm still not that excited about betting Atlanta. You know me; I'm very cautious with these.
Mhm.
So these odds are a joke. Um, what the sports books have done to the outright winners and some of these top tens is an absolute travesty. Ryan Blaney at -310 to be in the top 10 at Atlanta.
Don't bet it. Don't. Public service
This is
announcement.
just criminal what they're doing. It's disgrace. All right, where do you want to start here? Do any of these race lines, outrights, top fives, top tens, interest you in the slightest?
No, unfortunately, we're stuck at a super speedway yet again, so I'm not really going to endorse any kind of bets. I always use the beginning of the season as a bit of a paper trade and check some bets, see if they hit, track everything, see if you have the right read on the right companies. Is Toyota looking good? Is Ford doing good? I will say I was quite impressed with Chase Briscoe. So based off my reads, that car unloaded from the trailer fast as could be. Chase Elliott had another really, really strong showing and had a great car until he got mired in traffic and got involved in a wreck. Kyle Larson is still horrible at super speedways and
Yes, he
finds a way to
is.
find an accident every time. It's like he's looking for it. And Kyle Busch is still angry. Chris Buescher looked there for a while. So I think one more week of going through our reads and seeing what we're watching. As far as teams to fade, that Michael McDowell car, boy, that didn't look like it had the speed to stay up there in a super speedway, which is damning because Michael's a great super speedway racer. Coincidentally, the 38 of Gilliland had the speed to stay up there. So a couple little takeaways, but no big bets this week. Again, do your research and get ready for the actual racing coming up.
Only head-to-head matchup. Let's just talk Cindric and Kyle Busch. This is just you fade Kyle Busch every week.
Yep.
So Cindric, I mean, cars on this track, it should be Cindric, no problem. But also just terrible attitude, bad place. Wrong place, wrong time. I just feel like this is going to be the story of Kyle Busch this year. I just feel like you kind of make your own luck, and he's just not going to be there. I think, and this, again, it's a long-term play. I'm not saying this week the right play is Austin
Mhm.
Cindric. I'm saying if you fade Kyle Busch in these head-to-head matchups every week, I just don't see how he's finishing ahead of a lot of these guys. And look at the price of him, like top -230.
It's insane.
I know he was running up there, but it's gonna always be something with him this year.
Corey LaJoy was running up there.
Yeah,
Buy-in car, as in non-sponsored. Doesn't matter.
true. Um, top car. To me, you brought it up. Denny Hamlin at 3-1. He looks like the Toyota, but not betting it.
I mean, who is it? It's Denny and Bubba, right? Bubba Wallace can pull one out, but can he keep his car on four wheels?
Yeah,
That's the
probably
next
not.
question. It's probably Denny, but like you said, at plus 300, that's a short
Nah.
line. That's a
Yeah.
short line.
Yeah. Same going on with Fords. I kind of like the value on Cindric and Logano, but you're not betting any of these.
Mhm.
Winning manufacturer, I brought it up. I didn't play it last week, and I should have. Just take Chevy and Ford at plus money. I don't buy these Toyotas as a. Think the odds are against the Toyota at the end being there. You almost got something crazy with it, but in the end, Chevy gets there. So I just don't think these Toyotas are finishers on this kind of track. So.
Mm.
Any other takeaways from this one, or I know this isn't the most exciting show where we come on and tell you not to bet, but our job is to make you money, and
Yes.
our job is to save you money. And sometimes there are just races where you just save your money and put it on different things. So this will be another watch and see, and then after this, then we can really start to talk about what we're doing with NASCAR.
Well, NASCAR went and also took Atlanta, one of my favorite tracks,
One of the
and
most bettable
absolutely
tracks.
butchered it. Butchered
One
it.
of the most bettable tracks. So super,
Bettable,
super frustrating.
entertaining, tire wear, pits. So what you're going to see now is Daytona shrunk. You're going to see 2-lane racing, not 3-lane mostly,
Yeah.
and it's a nice smaller track. So it's going to be a lot of follow the leader. Another research week.
Yeah, you're right. Having the teams have to manage the tire wear and it just fuel mileage and
Atlanta
uh,
was great. Old
it, wa-
Atlanta
it,
was
it
fantastic.
was so super, super frustrating. So, but after this track, you'll be able to get some more in-depth breakdowns of the tracks and real bets that we like. So, all right, let's do it. The Ricky Stenhouse Jr Award. So, week one, congratulations to local drivers.
Mm-hmm.
They were our Stenhouse Award for their terrible performance after the announcers hyped them up. I have 3 nominees for Daytona 500. NASCAR loses another battle against the rain. I believe the rain is 392-0
Mm-hmm.
against NASCAR. If it was a fight, they would have thrown in the towel. They just can't figure out how to manage the rain. It's just a riot, and it's just like the rain comes at the perfect time. It's like the rain's going to be here at 3. We'll move the race to 1. It's here at 1:30.
Yeah.
Like, and it's always on lap 10, it feels like. And then NASCAR can't help themselves. We're going to send the drivers out on the track. Oh, they're raining again. Bring it back in there. So, yeah, NASCAR rain, it's just rinse and repeat. So, here's a phrase. One of my favorite things with this award is comparing things in NASCAR to things in Formula One. I
Mm-hmm.
will guarantee you will never ever hear in Formula One that the driver got a rag in his throttle box. As goofy as some of the teams can be in Formula One, they're not getting a rag in a throttle box. So Logano's car is not running good. They come in, the woman comes over. Yeah, apparently he had a rag or a sandwich wrapper in his throttle box. Car's running good now, though.
Props to the pit crew. They changed that throttle body out in what was it, like a minute and 32 seconds or something. These guys
So
are
funny.
amazing. They don't get enough credit. But yeah, why don't you put the filter in first so that doesn't happen? I know you changed it fast, but
but the clear-cut winner is Stenhouse Rex Logano, which was funny in itself, but then Kyle Busch has to chime in and blame the entire thing on Logano. Kyle Busch is like, yeah, someone had to shoot up towards the, up the middle. And it was like, yeah, Kyle, it's a race. What did you do? But Stenhouse still has not learned how long a car is.
no. You saw the 2 laps before, and the announcers even said it. I believe it was Clint Boyer. He goes, Logano's pushing Stenhouse. This should be interesting. Like, yep. How many laps is this going to take? We know where this is going right now. Clear cut winner. Not even a competition. Ricky Stenhouse gets the Ricky Stenhouse Award in week 1 of the NASCAR season.
It's just, yeah. There's this no. There's you can't write a better script than this. That Stenhouse gets award. So congratulations to you, Stenhouse. There's been a couple times where it was late in the season before Stenhouse got his first Stenhouse Award, but in the end, get it out of the way early. So thank you, Ricky Stenhouse. Appreciate it. All right, guys, that's going to do it for our Atlanta breakdown. All official plays can be found at Wager Talk. No NASCAR plays officially for clients, but still running a 10-day special for the price of 7. You get 3 days free added on. That includes all of our tennis plays, 14-4, all of our NBA plays on a 10-1 run in there, all of UFC plays, #1 on the website. And like, do I need to keep going with all these profits? So best way to see how we operate is to get a long-term pass. You're also going to get darts plays for the next 2 weeks for the Premier League. That's on each of the Thursdays. This is week 3. Corbin's turn to profit in each of the first 2 weeks. So got a lot of really good sports. This is a great time of year to invest. And these are all plays that we play with our own money. We're with you 100%. If we put out a play, our money's on it. Yours should be as well. So, all right, that's going to do it for us. Good luck on your plays, and see everyone later.
Take care, guys.